So if you're born under the sign of the rabbit, 2019 is a pretty awesome year for you. You know why? Because you have 4 auspicious stars in your destiny palace for the entire year. Let's start with the first one, my favorite, the heavenly strength. The heavenly strength denotes strength, courage, power, and authority. Now, with this star, it is good for you to start something. If you were fearful in the years before, this is a great year because you know what? You now have the courage to do things. But first, at least have a plan, have an idea of what you want to do. Those things that you've been fearing and putting off for a long time, this will be a great year to start doing because now you have heavenly strength. No excuses. The second star is called golden chest. Now, golden chest is a wealth star. It's like a box of gold that is presented to you. Basically means that 2019, it's a year where you can increase your income, increase your revenue, or increase your sales. But first, you got to be doing something in exchange for this, right? Because golden chest is a reward for something that you do. So if you have plans to take on a new job, new role, or new position, this will be a great year to actually do that. The third auspicious star that you have this year is called the 3 stages. Now, 3 stages means rising in ranks. So if you're working for other people and you're eyeing for a specific position, this star does denote the possibility of you gaining that new position. And finally, you have the general star. Now, general star means authority and power. It's almost the same as heavenly strength. It does mean that now you are in charge. You are supposed to take this position. You're supposed to do things. Now, no one is born a natural leader. All leadership needs to be acquired and learned. Now, if you're a seasoned leader, you know how to manage your team, then this star will make sense to you. You will have, will gain authority, you can serve others, you will create good and breakthrough results. However, if you have never led anyone, if you don't like to work together with people, having this star is quite a hassle because now all of a sudden you're now in charge and there's no one else to look to and everyone looks up to you and you need to do things. So it's a bit stressful if you're not used to working with other people. But nevertheless, I think this is an awesome combination. 2019 has a lot of positive opportunities in store for you. Now, in terms of negative stars, there are only 2 that you should take note of. The first one is the officer charm, which denotes there could be some problems with documentation and someone might be pissed off you because you didn't sign something or didn't promise them something. So I think it's a small issue, unless of course it's a big promise that you can't fulfill. The second thing is the 5 ghosts. Now, 5 ghosts means mysterious events. It also means you might be a little bit suspicious, or for some people who have this star in their chart, suddenly they become very sensitive to energies around them. And if you are going through in your astrology chart a period where you have low energy, you might see something you don't like to see in in old hotels or old houses. So take note of that, okay? But other than that, most of the positive stars in your chart will make 2019 a fantastic year. But here's what I do suggest. Make sure you have your plan and you begin to work your plan. And if you do that, 2019 will be a great year. If you don't have a plan, trust me, other people will have a plan for you. And guess what do they have? Nothing much. Let's go deeper into your analysis for the year. Now, the rabbit can appear in 4 places: the year, month, day, and hour. Now, if you're new to astrology, you probably think, hey, I thought it was just the animal sign of the year. No, it can be the month of birth, day of birth, and hour of birth. Now, how do you find your chart? See the link that is on your screen right now or on the comment section. Click on that and it should lead you to a page where you could use the free software to plot your chart. And once you have the chart, you can then read your entire destiny forecast for the year. Now let's start with having the rabbit sign in the year. Now if you have in the year means superiors. It also means your social network, your friends, your industries. Having the general star, the heavenly strength in that palace denotes that in 2019 you will meet with powerful people. People with a lot of authority and people who can make decisions. What should you do then? Well, if you meet these sort of people, be sure to ask for help. Ask them to assist you in your goals and your whatever you want to achieve. Sometimes all it takes is open your mouth and ask for help. Okay, now when you ask for help, be sure to also offer something in return. Okay, the reason you want to do that is because everything it's about yin and yang. Okay, you ask for help, you also offer something in return, and guess what will happen? Remember, there's a golden chest star in your destiny palace. Well, that means that you can get rewarded for the things that you do. So you want to activate this star, do something. Okay, now if the rabbit is in your month pillar, okay, like this is fantastic. It means that you're born sometime between March and April. It means your career will have an opportunity to expand to more roles, more responsibility. I know you don't like it, but the general star means you have more stuff to do. But because you have the golden chest, it does indicate that the possibility of you getting more income, which is great. But if you're working for yourself, it means that you are doing much more work, probably less holidays. You know what? A lot of people spend their entire time planning their Christmas holidays than actually planning their life. So don't do that, yeah? What you need to do, if you have this star, you should plan your career, think about what you want to do and how you can expand your career 2 or 3 levels up, because this is your year. Now, if the rabbit is actually in your day pillar, then the forecast is a little bit different. Because 5 ghosts is in the rabbit and it is now in your day, then you might become a little bit suspicious. Now, listen, suspicion is not good for relationships, okay? So don't go about checking your spouse's telephone or checking to see what messages he got or she got, and you're gonna check his emails and all that. Don't do that shit, okay? You're gonna destroy your relationship. Even though you have suspicion, delete that from your mind, okay? Try and control yourself, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time in terms of relationship. And finally, if the rabbit is in the hour pillar represents ambitions, goals. It also represents your investment palace. Now with the golden chest in that box, it's great if you want to sell an item or sell an asset because it's good for cashing out. Remember, golden chest represents monetary gains, okay? But you can only gain if you cash out, right? Otherwise, it's just in value on paper, but possibly not very good in terms of cash, okay? So you have that star, it's a good idea. But of course, if you don't have anything to sell, then try and get that as early as possible in the early part of the year so that by the end of the year, you can do something with it. Then I think you can turn 2019 into a fabulous year for you. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about the sign of the rabbit and or the other 11 signs, guess what? I've prepared a full report for the entire 2019, and you can actually download this report. See the link that is on your screen right now or on the comment section. Click on this and it will lead you to a site where you could download the Thriver's Guide for 2019. In this report, there's a forecast for all the 12 animal signs and the feng shui forecast for 2019. It's a good book. You can read it and I think you will enjoy it. And please, if you have found value in this video, do me a favor. Click on the share button and share this with your friends. I'm Joe Yap. Here's wishing you an awesome, fantastic and prosperous 2019.